Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like you barely slept at all? Like your body is still tired, your mind is foggy, and everything just feels a little off? You're not alone. As we get older, sleep doesn't always come as easily as it used to. And the frustrating part is we often think it's just something we have to accept. But here's the truth. The way you sleep can have a powerful effect on how long and how well you live. And no, we're not just talking about getting more sleep. It's not about going to bed early and waking up late. It's about sleeping better, deeper, more restful, more restorative sleep that truly refreshes your body and mind. In fact, the quality of your sleep is one of the most overlooked secrets to longevity. Some of the longest living people on earth have simple bedtime habits that support their health in ways most people don't even think about. So today, I want to talk with you about a few of those habits. 6, to be exact. These aren't complicated or expensive. They don't involve medications or high-tech gadgets. Just simple, practical changes you can make tonight that might just help you feel more energized, more alert, and yes, maybe even add a few healthy years to your life. Let's start with one of the most surprising bedtime habits: how you wind down in the evening. Most people don't think much about the hour before bed. We watch TV, scroll through our phones, or tidy up the house without giving our brain any kind of signal that it's time to slow down. But your body needs that signal. Think of it like landing a plane. You don't just drop out of the sky. You glide down gently. The same goes for sleep. When you spend your evening in a calm, peaceful state, your brain begins to shift naturally into sleep mode. Your heart rate lowers. Your stress hormones drop. And your body gets the message. It's time to rest. So, how do you create that wind down signal? Start with something as simple as dimming the lights after dinner. Light tells your brain to stay awake. So the more you soften the lighting, the more melatonin your body can produce naturally. Try sipping a warm herbal tea around 8 o'clock or 8:30. Read a physical book, not one on a screen, or listen to soft music. Even just 5 minutes of quiet breathing or gentle stretching can make a big difference. And if you've never tried it, adding a little ritual to the end of your day can be surprisingly powerful. Light a candle. Rub lotion on your hands. Write down one thing you're grateful for. These aren't just routines. They're little acts of self-care that tell your body and spirit, you are safe, you are cared for, it's okay to let go of today. Now let's talk about another hidden key to better sleep: your body temperature. Have you ever noticed that you sleep better on cooler nights? That's not your imagination. Science shows that the body naturally needs to cool down by a few degrees in order to fall asleep. But as we age, that internal cooling process can slow down. And if your room is too warm or your blankets are too heavy, it can keep your body from reaching that deep, restorative sleep you truly need. Try this. Before bed, take a warm bath or shower, not cold, warm. When you step out, your body starts to cool down rapidly, and that signals your brain that it's time to sleep. It's a trick that works better than most sleeping pills for some people. And keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. 18 to 20 degrees Celsius is usually ideal. Crack a window if you can. Use light, breathable bedding. And if your feet tend to get cold, wear soft socks. Warm feet, cool body, better sleep. Now, here's one that many people overlook, but it can have a huge impact. When you eat your last meal, you might have heard the old advice not to eat right before bed. But it's not just an old wives' tale. When you eat too close to bedtime, especially heavy meals, your body is busy digesting while you're trying to rest. And that means your heart rate stays high, your core temperature rises, and your sleep gets shallower. But here's the twist. Going to bed hungry can also disrupt your sleep, especially as you get older. The key is balance. Aim to finish dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. And if you need a little something before turning in, choose a light, healthy snack. Something like a banana, a handful of almonds, or a slice of whole grain toast with a little peanut butter. These help keep your blood sugar stable, which in turn supports more consistent, uninterrupted sleep. And remember, it's not just what you eat, but how you eat. If dinner feels rushed or stressful, it can carry that tension into your sleep. Make the evening meal a calm, enjoyable time. Light a candle. Sit down at the table. Eat slowly. Savor the flavors. Your digestion and your sleep will thank you for it. These first few habits might seem small, but they create a powerful shift in how your body approaches rest. Better sleep isn't about doing one big thing. It's about changing the rhythm of your evening so that your body starts to remember how to truly rest again. You deserve nights that refresh you, mornings that greet you with energy, days that feel full, not foggy. And it all begins with the little ways you care for yourself at night. Let's keep going. When you start making even small changes to your evening routine, your body begins to respond in ways you might not expect. A calmer mind, steadier energy the next day, even better digestion. These are just a few of the ripple effects of better sleep. But there's more we can do to support that deep, restful kind of sleep that helps the body heal, restore, and age more gracefully. Let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed, but has a major impact on your sleep quality. Light exposure, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Our bodies are naturally wired to follow the rhythms of nature. Light tells our brain to wake up. Darkness tells it to sleep. But with all the screens we use, TVs, tablets, phones, even bright ceiling lights, we often end up confusing our internal clock. You may have noticed that sometimes, after watching television for a couple of hours, you're still wide awake at 10 or 11 p.m., even though you're tired. That's no coincidence. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. And as we age, we naturally produce less melatonin, so we have to be a little more intentional about protecting it. One of the easiest and most effective things you can do? Turn off screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. And if that feels hard at first, try replacing the screen with something you enjoy. Listen to soft music, doing a puzzle, flipping through an old photo album, even chatting with a loved one. If you must look at a screen, switch it to night mode or use blue light blocking glasses. Small tweaks like this can make a real difference. Now, here's another trick that's often overlooked but can transform your nights, making your bedroom a true sleep sanctuary. So many people use their bedrooms as a catch-all space, TV room, reading corner, even a place to pay bills. But your brain picks up on all of that. If your bedroom feels busy or cluttered, your mind can stay busy too. Instead, think of your bedroom as a quiet cave, cool, dark, and peaceful. Keep things simple. Soft bedding, calming colors. Close the door. Block out light from windows. If street noise or early birds wake you, use earplugs or a gentle white noise machine. Your bedroom should be a place where your body instantly feels, now I can relax. And don't forget scent. A little lavender essential oil on your pillow or in a diffuser can do wonders. Scents like lavender, chamomile, or sandalwood have been shown to lower heart rate and promote relaxation. It's such a gentle touch, but incredibly effective, especially for those nights when your thoughts feel too loud. But even with the perfect room and routine, there's one more factor that can make or break your sleep: your thoughts. The truth is, many of us carry our worries to bed with us. And when the lights go off, our minds turn on. We think about family, about our health, about things we wish we'd said, or things we wish we could change. And all of that keeps our bodies on high alert, even as we try to rest. You don't need to silence every thought to sleep well, but you can guide your mind toward calm. One of the most helpful ways to do that is by creating a little bedtime thought ritual. That could be repeating a comforting phrase to yourself, like, "I did my best today and now I rest." Or visualizing a peaceful place, a beach, a forest, a warm sunny garden. It could even be as simple as listing 3 things you're grateful for. These small practices shift the brain out of stress and into peace, which makes it easier to drift off and stay asleep. And if you wake up during the night, which many people do, try not to panic or force yourself back to sleep. That only adds pressure. Instead, remind yourself that resting quietly is still good for your body. Breathe slowly. Stretch your hands. Maybe even hum softly to yourself. Give yourself permission to rest, even if sleep takes a little while to return. That kind of gentle self-compassion supports your health just as much as deep sleep does. Every one of these habits, from dimming the lights to calming your thoughts, is a gift you give yourself. Not all at once, Not perfectly, but night by night, you're building a foundation of rest that can support your memory, your mood, your energy, and yes, your longevity. Because here's the thing, sleep isn't just about the night. It's about how you show up in the morning, how clearly you think, how strong you feel, how connected you are to your joy. Sleep is a silent partner in everything you do, and when you care for it, it quietly cares for you back. Let's keep going. One of the most surprising habits that can help improve your sleep and even extend your life is simply sticking to a consistent sleep schedule. Now, I know that sounds basic, but hear me out. As we get older, our bodies become even more sensitive to changes in routine. One late night here, one early morning there. It can throw off your whole rhythm more than it used to. Think of your sleep like a garden. If you water the plants at different times every day, the roots never settle. But if you water them consistently, they grow stronger. Your body works the same way. Going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends, helps set your internal clock. It teaches your brain when it's time to wind down and when it's time to wake up. And that kind of rhythm makes falling asleep easier, staying asleep more likely, and waking up more refreshing. If your sleep schedule is all over the place right now, don't worry. You don't have to make a giant leap. Just shift by 15 minutes at a time, a few days at a time. Be gentle with yourself. Your body will adjust, and you'll start to notice it gets easier to fall asleep when your head hits the pillow. Now, here's the final tip, and it might surprise you. It's about what you don't do right before bed. You don't eat late, and you don't go to bed hungry either. That balance matters more than we think, especially after 60. See, digestion slows down as we age. If you eat a big meal too close to bedtime, your body ends up working hard to digest when it should be winding down. That can lead to restless sleep, acid reflux, or waking up feeling heavy and tired. On the flip side, going to bed hungry can also disrupt sleep. A growling stomach can keep you up, and low blood sugar can wake you in the middle of the night. What works best for most people is to finish their last full meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you need a little something before sleep, a light snack like a small banana, a few almonds, or a slice of toast with peanut butter can be just enough to keep your body satisfied through the night. The key is to listen to your body, not fight it. It's not about strict rules. It's about supporting your sleep in simple, loving ways. And that's really the heart of it. Every tip we've talked about today, whether it's calming your mind, dimming the lights, or choosing the right time to sleep, is about giving your body and mind the space they need to rest deeply. Because rest isn't laziness. It's medicine. It's healing. It's how your cells repair, how your brain clears out waste, how your heart resets its rhythm. Quality sleep can help lower your blood pressure, boost your immune system, reduce inflammation, and protect your memory. But maybe most importantly, it makes you feel like yourself again. It gives you the energy to enjoy your mornings, the clarity to have deeper conversations, the strength to go for that walk or do that thing you've been putting off, and the calm to face each day with grace, no matter what it brings. So, if you've been struggling with sleep, or even if you've just been coasting along without thinking about it, this is your gentle reminder. You deserve deep, nourishing rest, not just to survive, but to thrive. At any age, if any of these tips spoke to you, or if you discovered something that helps you sleep better, I'd love to hear about it. Share it in the comments below. You might just help someone else find their way to a better night's sleep. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and tap that like button. It really helps more people see it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got more warm, practical tips just like this, designed especially for those of us embracing life after 60. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Tonight, may you rest well. May your dreams be sweet. And may tomorrow greet you with light, strength, and joy. Here's to living your best life, one peaceful night at a time.